Hello, I am Donald Behringer. I am the director of the Gate City Gator Camp Steam Ahead 2017, and we have an assistant director, Ms. Courtney Wissett, who will also be with us this summer. I want to encourage each of you to download our School Zone Gator Camp app, which you see instructions on your screen, and they'll also be available on our Facebook page as well. So the 2017 Gator Camp is for rising 1st through 6th graders, and we will hold camp from June 26th through August 11th. We'll be closed July 3rd through July 4th, and will operate from the hours of 7:30 a.m. to 6 o'clock p.m. We will have family orientation on Sunday, June 25th from 3 to 5, and you can register online beginning today. We will have experienced staff, certified teachers, a safe, stimulating environment, opportunities for scholars to make new friends, weekly field trips, out-of-town excursion for an additional fee, a summer camp t-shirt, free breakfast, lunch, and a snack, theme-related activities in science, technology, mathematics, engineering, coding, arts and crafts, music, dance, language arts, and more. The Gator Camp weeks you will see on the screen, we will operate 4 weeks except for the week of July 4th, where we will operate July 5th through the 7th. We do require a deposit for your first scholar of $75, second scholars of $50, third scholars $25, and if you have 4 or more scholars to enroll in your family, it's no cost for the fourth or additional. In addition, each week the payment is $125 for all scholars. In the week of July 5th through the 7th is only $75. Also note, your deposit is non-refundable. We ask that you register as soon as possible. Anyone that's in the Greensboro area that would like for their child to experience an amazing summer, they are available and able to register for the Gate City Charter Academy Gator Camp this summer. So we'll talk a little bit about the events, schedule, electives, field trips, family nights, weekly things, community service, out-of-town excursions, community partnerships, and our STEAM with the E² focused activities. So we have several family events that will be scheduled throughout Gator Camp. A fun run, which will get people physically moving, a carnival with fun games and bounce house. Every Friday, we're going to have Frozen Fridays with students being able to purchase ice cream from one of our entrepreneurs here at Gate City who owns an ice cream truck, and will actually, we will give scholars the first week their free ice cream as a part of their registration and fee. Towards the end of the program, we will have an evening of stars. We're going to have several different events and activities and electives for our scholars to participate in. And because of that, we want to broadcast their gifts and talents. And so the Evening of Stars will be set up for that purpose. On August the 4th, you can go ahead and mark your calendar. In addition, we really believe in community, and if you're like me, you have a lot of things that you can get rid of. So we're going to host a community yard sale, and I really love to eat, and a food truck rodeo to hopefully have several local eateries come and share some of their delectable treats for a small fee, of course, but hope you enjoy. In addition, within the school day, we'll have several different activities and events that are special to our scholars and to our Gator campers, which we call them scholars and Gator campers, so you may hear me use both. We'll have a career fair. It's never too early to get our scholars thinking about their future. A speakers bureau, people from all over the nation will speak with our students. Some will come in locally and some will Zoom in, just like some of you are Zooming in today. And then again, our Frozen Fridays, where scholars will, one, hear from an entrepreneur on how he started his ice cream truck business, but then be able to participate in some of those delectable treats. The first Friday, Gator Camp is taking care of their first ice cream, and thereafter they'll be able to purchase them for a small fee, between $1 and $3, depending on how big the appetite is. We'll also have a college fair, because we know that not everyone is going to be able to explore all the colleges that are, some are local, some are not. But if you graduated from a college and would love to represent your college or university, please let us know, and we'll love to have you there. So you can get involved by being a guest reader, and that guest reader will read to our scholars every morning, one time or more, and that sign up will be available as well. We will also do a social justice project this summer because it's very important for our scholars to be aware of the world, but also how they can act locally to affect our global environment. So our sample schedule, you will see we're going to have a busy day. So scholars are able to arrive at 7:30 a.m. and breakfast ends promptly at 8 a.m. We'll have our morning gathering, which will be our morning routine to set us off for the day, have our guest reader, share any announcements, and provide that information to our folks. Then from 8:30 until 10 o'clock, we will have an academic portion to our camp because it's important that students don't have what we call that summer slide, which is when they sort of forget what we may have taught as teachers throughout the school year. But we're going to keep their brains engaged through fun reading, math, and writing activities. So it will not be school, but I bet it'll be fun. Other scholars and other camps that I've run before, the families have come in and say, my child has never talked about school like this before, because they were having fun while learning, and that's the point of Gator Camp. Then we're going to have a break, energizers and a snack. Our snack will be for our little ones, first grade and second grade. Their tummies can get a little upset whenever they don't have a little snack in the middle of the morning. And so from 10:15 to 11:15, Gate City Charter Academy has a moral focus, and our National Heritage Academies has developed some new units for us to use, and we're going to try them out this summer. So we're going to do moral focus, which some people may know as character development, with our Gator campers this summer, and drop everything and read. So in most cases, drop everything and read is called DEAR, as teachers will call it. However, at Gator Camp, they're going to drop everything and read, but they're also going to do some fun activities with their reading so that we can extend their thinking beyond just the book itself. So they've worked really hard, so we'll have another break and an energizer for them, keeping them moving and getting them to understand why it's important to make those small brain breaks every now and then. Then from 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock, we're going to have lunch, recess, and NFL Play 60, one of our partners through the American Heart Association. Lunch will be served through the summer feeding program, which is a federal funded program that allows us to give kids nutritional meals. You may bring your scholar may bring a healthy lunch. Healthy snacks are allowed. Electives will be from 1 to 2 p.m., which includes our STEAM, which we'll talk about that in a little bit. But the electives give scholars an opportunity to broadcast some of their skills, some of their talents, and also explore new talents. From 2 o'clock until 3:30, we will have clubs, organizations, and service. It's very important that our scholars know that we give back, but also that we also explore different ways to express ourselves and to learn more about the world, different activities. From 3:30 until 4 o'clock, we'll have a snack and a film series. So we'll show kid-friendly movies, sometimes dealing with our moral focus, sometimes just for fun. Where students are able to bring their materials and their blankets and have a good time. Then we'll also have from 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock games, coding, and technology. So you may have heard that right now we're preparing kids for jobs that don't even exist. Coding is one fun activity that our scholars will participate in this summer that will get them excited about computer technology and also understanding how to operate those systems and understanding what move left, move right, and those some of those keys on the keyboard they're not familiar with. From 5:30 until 5:45, oh, there's a small break there. We'll have gym and recess because we know that many families will begin to pick their scholars up. And so from 5 o'clock until 5:45, we will be in our gym with games and or indoor recess. And we do ask that you pick your scholars up by 5:45, no later than 6, because after 6, the clock starts ticking and it's $5 a minute because our staff are only hired for a limited time and we have to pay them overtime when families are not on time. So some of our electives that we're going to have are cheerleading, dance, Drama Kids, which is an amazing program that our scholars here at Gate City participated in this year, Kids in the Kitchen, music, community service, coding, art, and entrepreneurship. These are things that are going to help to develop the whole scholar and not just the academic portion, but develop their whole life. In addition, field trips. So we're going to either have a fun Wednesday or a fantastic fun Friday, and we're going to expose our scholars to a variety of things, sometimes things that they may not even know exist in their own city. We're planning to go to the International Civil Rights Museum as a part of our downtown Greensboro field trip. We are hoping to visit Charlotte, North Carolina, whether it's via train or via bus. There's some great resources in there in Charlotte that we would love to expose our scholars to. The North Carolina Zoo is right down the road, about 30 minutes, and why not spend a wonderful day in one of the largest zoos in the nation? Bowling, who doesn't love bowling? Our scholars who did a wonderful job on our EOG, they will actually go to a bowling party to celebrate, and we're going to that same alley to support that business who supported Gate City. In addition, scholars will also be allowed to skate and will have swimming. There will be more trips to come because we're not yet done planning. And all of those are included in your camp fee. Families are important, and we're going to have family nights. You will see the dates of June 30th, July 11th, July 18th, July 25th, and August 1st from 6 to 8 p.m. We'll begin with the family dinner from 6 to 6:30. Then we'll have our gathering for the evening at 6:30 p.m. And our seminar will be from 6:45 until 7:50. You see here that we're going to have some drug awareness and prevention, talk a little bit about safety, talk about cooking. Yes, let's cook at home. Financial awareness, the Department of Health and Human Services with what we can do with our little ones, and the North Carolina PTA to help us to think about how we can work together as families, as parents, as teachers, and students to advance public education, but also advance family education. So seminars will be held for both the adults and the campers on related topics, except the campers will be kid-friendly and the adult one will be adult-friendly, but we'll be in separate rooms and you get to come back together. Family nights have been a really great opportunity for families to get together, have a free meal, yes, I said free, prepared by either Gate City staff, Gate City Gator Camp staff, or from some local vendor that may donate to us. Each week, we're going to have a theme. That theme will be highlighted throughout our weekly meeting, some of our guest readers, but we'll have Career Week, Global Education Week, College Week, Sports Week, Book Week, Spirit Week, and there's one more week, and I just can't tell you right now because it's just too good to release it to you. It's very important that our scholars know and understand the importance of giving back. So we're giving families an opportunity to serve the greater Greensboro community through Habitat for Humanity, the Food Bank, the Urban Ministry, and Ronald McDonald House. We will not visit the Ronald McDonald House because they're in Winston. However, we will collect tops, and there will be class competitions for those grade levels that collect the most tabs. An additional out-of-town excursion is available for you, and that excursion will actually either be in Atlanta, Georgia, or Washington, D.C. And so we ask that you keep calm and stay tuned. We will provide more information on that at orientation. Community partners, we can't do this alone. We wanted to reach out to our community to make sure that we engaged our local Greensboro and beyond national community partners. Junior Achievement of Central Carolinas is going to provide to us their curriculum on entrepreneurship. NFL Play 60, we're hoping to get an NFL player or one of our college players to come in during our sports week to talk about what it's like to be have good sportsmanship. The American Heart Association is a great partner with Jump Rope for Heart. It takes a heart to be a hero. In my previous camp, some of my scholars have raised over $150 through doing their heart-healthy activities and getting families and friends to engage with them. Bully Free, it starts with me. The National Education Association will provide us with resources to address bullying and so that we can help families and students to understand what bullying is, how to prevent it, and what ways in which we can work together to try to prevent it. All Pro Dad and iMom are programs that are designed to get moms and dads and mother-like and father-like figures more engaged in their scholar's life. Drama Kids International, those opportunities will come to our scholars during the daytime, and they will perform during our Evening of Stars. STEAM focused camp. Now the A right now has the squared, but it's really the E squared. And so the STEAM, the S stands for science, the T stands for technology, E for engineering and entrepreneurship. Mathematics will be focused on our theme. And so we're going to have summer math fun, engineering, mad science, which is a wonderful science program, hour of code, entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is important because we want kids to think about not just working a 9-to-5 job. We want kids to think about and create their own opportunities as a young person to get them to start early thinking about their future. So that's the end of orientation of our information session. We ask that you register your Gator Camp Scholar today at bit.ly/Gator Camp Register. You can download our School Zone app, which already has some of our calendar of events. From that app, you will see our events. You'll be able to track our routes whenever we go on field trips, and you'll also be able to pay your registration fee, or you can come into Gate City and pay your registration fee as well, and you'll be able to pay your weekly fees. We will send you real-time updates of any changes that we have in the program all through the app. If you have any questions, or you can email us at gatecitygatorcamp@gmail.com, or visit our Facebook page and just search Gate City Gator Camp. We want to remind all families that camp orientation will be Sunday, June 25th from 3 to 5 p.m. in the Gate City Gym. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, and we look forward to having your Gator with us this summer.